a quick test beforehand. I was taking a selfie on Miggs's phone, and I have the iPhone 15 or something, maybe 16 potentially, Pro. I got to say, I look blacker on the Pro Max.
But I thought Kush was a zero tip man. Remember when he first went there, he's like, I'm not paying Tim.
Nah, I'm not paying tip. I still don't.
Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings a Friday drinks chat to you. This week's episode, we are playing a top 5 game, as well as bring back Cuck or Be Cucked. But before that, Trap of the Week, we've got me and Miguel, we have Rowie.
G'day.
We have Senny.
Yo.
And with the headphones on, we have Kush back once again. How are you, brother?
I'm good. How are you doing, boys?
Swell.
Very well. Big week for us, Kush. Big week for you, actually, as well. Your name plastered all around the streets of Sydney. And Melbourne.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird. I got to be honest. It would be nice if someone had, run that confirmation by me, just to double check.
No, it was just named after your favorite activity.
My favorite activity, please, Ro. You're the one who's got the substance abuse problem.
I don't have a substance abuse problem.
I haven't tried the drink. Can you tell me your honest review right now, right here? Does it live up to the hype? Like, am I going to be going back and that's the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to buy a Strawberry Kush matcha, whatever the fuck it's called. Am I going to be doing that first?
Well, I think it's a limited edition item, but the popularity was through the roof, I got to say. So maybe they make it a full-time thing. So when you come back in, your 4 to 5 years or whatever, you can try the drink with the homage to yourself.
You can drink yourself, Kush.
I can drink myself. Okay. All right.
But San Migs, what did you think of the event? We ran our second in-person IRL thing. This was by far away bigger than the live show that we did. Give us your thoughts, your opinions, feelings, potentially.
It was absolutely electric. So we launched on Monday and Ro, you and I were there whole day.
Yeah, what I realized is that, dude, we're corporate workers through and through. We can't do the cafe work. Just being on your feet for that long is fatiguing. I forgot all my years of reps of athlete's foot standing up. It's forgotten. Sitting on a Herman Miller desk chair for 8 hours a day. Wow, you lose it all.
Because they're open from, I think, 7 to 4. So we got in just before 7. By like 10:30, Ro and I are on the benches, mate.
Dude, and it's Martin Place Metro. Like there's two seats. For hundreds of meters. So if someone's sitting on those 2 seats, mate, you're on your feet. And the shoes that I was wearing I was not prepared for it.
Yeah, it's a new experience feel. But all in all, I think it was a good time seeing people come through on launch day. A lot of people were excited for the scratchies, man. They come in at like 11 and they're already asking, the scratchies still available? Are the prizes still available? Man, of course they are. It's been 4 hours. What do you think this is?
Yeah, we're not getting rid of 2,000 scratchies at 7 a.m. We were a bit worried because it's a slushie, right? And people are coming in before work. We thought maybe a slushie isn't the right medium at that stage. You can't walk in hand with a strawberry matcha slushie and
on a Monday, no less.
On a Monday, in good conscience, sit down and your boss asks you what the drink is and you say, I'm drinking a slushie like a 10-year-old at recess.
To be fair, there were still people buying. I expected 0 sales before 9 a.m.
But we were getting some good feedback. I do want to give an apology to people because the first day, if you came on the Monday, maybe at around I want to say 10 a.m., because we sold so many slushies, the machine needs to warm up. And what happened was, unfortunately, the machine was not warming up. I was commissioned.
No, it was too warm.
Sorry, yeah, it
was the literal problem. We had to get the slushy mixture down to, I think, -2 degrees. Right, and in the peak of the problem, when they filled it back up, Ro, what did I say? It was at 15.
15 degrees. So
I had to cool a whole 17 degrees.
So it was taking too long. So some people were waiting for a fair while. So apologies for that. I was then called into action. I was told to get the slushy machine from upstairs because we thought the ones were breaking. And at that point, it was panic stations because we had demand and no supply. And people were literally waiting 30 minutes. And they're like, oh, mate, is this slushy going to be sorted soon? And then we kept saying, 10 minutes. Except you say that 5 times and suddenly, mate, the day's gone.
This is all, yeah. Came slushy making experts this week as well.
But it was really, really good. And thank you to everyone who came by. Yeah. Big shout outs to every single one of you. It was really nice to meet you all. And obviously you lied to our faces and told us, love the pod, love the drink, 10 out of 10. So thank you for all that.
That's a solid update there, Ro. I wish I was there for that time. It's unfortunate. It would have been good to get into the weeds. I have to say, like my experience with this whole debacle, I gotta say, we had like a monthly catch up, and then I hop on, and for 40 minutes, it's like Rose sweating balls, and his anger is off the charts at this man. What was his name? Like Jason, I believe. I gotta say that was hilarious to watch.
It's funny from the outside, Kush.
It was hilarious on the outside. I was losing my shit, to be honest. That was one of my most productive monthly catch ups, I have to say. Anyway, I've got one story. As you know, boys, I have a history or a record of trying to take on big corporations, and there's been a history of losses here. It hasn't been the best record. So I do want to regale you of a story that actually Senior Kundra, my dad, decided to take on LG. Life's good. And this is a good story. Life is indeed good, I'll tell you that much. But basically, this started around last year. So as you know, I came back in Australia around December, and before I left, my dad was thinking about buying a new TV because we were doing like some home renovations, and part of this was like, you know what? I want to get a new television. I didn't know anything about this, but when I came back, I walked into the living room. The very first thing I saw was this huge fuck off television gracing my presence. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I genuinely got hard. This was the largest TV I've ever seen.
How many inches, lad?
83 inches.
83.
I didn't know
They do it in threes?
Yeah, 3.
I thought it was 5 interval.
Not for LG. 83-inch, 4K OLED, one of the best in the business. This is a cream of the crop, the Tendulkar of the Michael Jordans of TVs, as I'd put it. This was like outstanding stuff. And, throughout that month when I was back, like, me and my brother, we bought a bunch of 4K Blu-rays. We binge watched a shit ton of movies, some classics, because it was an enjoyable time.
Dude, just quietly, on the 83-inch, dude, I remember the last TV that my family bought was 46 inches at the time. And I remember thinking, like, how much bigger can these get? I could barely, like, if I'm sitting on the couch, like, I can barely even, see the whole screen. I've got to, like, turn my head. But now we got 83 inches.
Yeah. And I will say, this was, like, it was spectacular to watch. Like, it really feels like a mini cinema. That's what it feels like.
And also the price, dude. TV prices.
Well, what are you doing right now?
No, sorry. I just wanted a little commentary on the TV market. I feel like TVs back in the day were really expensive.
Yeah.
But I swear to God, like, TVs, I don't know how they've got the price down, but TVs, you can get rid of them for basically free. Like, people are selling them for very, very cheap.
Technology for you, mate. So is LG David Warner? Is that the cartoons?
Cartoons, that ad?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Yep, that's the one. Yep. You see the blackest of the blacks on an LG, as David Warner would put it. But my dad also, by the way, got a banger of a deal. Like, he went shopping for like 4 hours, as you do in the classic like brown fashion. You try to haggle for the best deal. And he brought it down to like 2,000-3,000. And I believe this was like around it was a Black Friday in November, and he bought it from the Good Guys, which is an important part of the story, which we'll get to later. Anyway, so a few months later, my dad calls me and he's like, look, the TV's actually having some issues. It's kind of flickering at times. The pixels are playing up. And I'm like, oh shit, this is unfortunate, because I honestly have dreams sometimes of that TV. Like, it's exceptional. I cannot stress that enough. Beautiful TV. My dad starts the whole support process. He like kicks it off and goes like, what's going on here, LG? What's the go? They're like, no problems, Mr. Kundra. Like, these things happen. We're here to help. We're going to organize a repair. We're going to send a technician over there, and he's going to have a look and see what's up. And basically the support went on. A technician came over, and the idea was he was going to replace the panel. Now, my dad is what I like to call like the Brown Reaper in cases like this. He's an overseer of all things. So he's out already in the driveway, stopwatch in hand, counting down till the truck arrives. And it arrives, and my dad basically sees the panel being like dragged out of the truck. Kind of think of it like, a mattress sliding on a newly minted vinyl floor, sorry.
Beautiful imagery.
Thank you. Yeah, very concerning stuff, because that is not how you should be treating a panel. This really should be picked up, hoisted up. No, absolutely not being dragged on the floor. So first red flag, my dad's like, what's going on here? What are you doing, technicians? Anyway, they come in, they replace the panel, they do tests. They're like, hey, look, Mr. Kundra, it's working. No flickering. Everything's kind of good here. And my dad goes, all right, fine, no problems. And the issue actually resolves itself for a couple months, no problems. Now we're in April 2025. So around 3 months later, my dad sends me a message. The devil has struck once again. Pixels have come, and it's back to where we started. My dad is now fully committed to a refund. He's like, this is beyond ridiculous. How, for a premium product as LG sells this, how can we have twice the same issue even after a repair? Fair. So, my dad, after consultation from me, I'm like, look, it's time to throw the haymakers out. Let's get social media threats in. Let's get the ombudsman involved. And to be fair, my dad takes it to heart. He goes ham. He's messaging me. He's like, do you have a Reddit account? Can you start slandering them on
Reddit? He wants to go down the Reddit route.
Wait, why is Senior Kundra consulting you and not the middle Kundra?
The middle Kundra is just, I don't know. I don't think he knows the ways of slandering big corporations.
Fair enough. So did you make a burner Reddit account?
I mean, I already had a Reddit account, but I was telling my dad, like, look, I don't think anyone's going to be paying attention to life's good Reddit. And that's not a heavy-handed social media thread. I don't think anyone's really going to care about that. And so my dad's like, okay. And he starts reading forums like on Reddit and social media. And actually a lot of people do have this similar problem, like this flickering thing. And maybe it's a faulty, assembly line or something like that. Anyway, my dad goes ham on support. Is like, what the hell is this? I need a refund. This is shocking. And basically it goes on for like a month. And they go, look, we're not going to do anything. Like, we're giving you a repair. And they actually end up like ceasing communication with my dad. They're just like, look, we're not going to do anything more. There's no more to talk through.
They hit you with the old no further discussion.
They hit him with the no further discussion. And so my dad's going, what in God's name is happening here? Life is like definitely not good. Life is fucking stress. It's LS right now for what this team is getting.
LS, bro.
And so my dad goes, fine. I'll do it myself. He grabs his infinity gauntlet of threats and he takes on LG via the tribunal. And so, as you know...
Dude, your family loves the tribunal.
The tribunal, the NCAT, as they say, actually. And for those who don't remember, I did give Dell, who I personally had a vendetta against, a threat that I would take them to tribunal, but I caved. You have to remember, this is Senior Kundra, so he did not back down. He actually went to tribunal. You involve the ACL. The ACL's like, look, next steps, we suggest you to go to tribunal because they're not offering you the refund and the good guys are not doing anything. So they actually suggested my dad to do that.
Right.
So my dad was like, bet, off we go. We're going to go to tribunal. Now, my dad sent me the document today. I had a look at like what this whole like court document, the preparation of it. It's 126 pages and it's like titled The Good Guys versus the Kundras. I believe that's what it's titled.
Wait, who drafted this up? Did you guys draft up where did this come from?
I'm not 100% sure on this, but like my dad has recounted all the events. Like the whole document is set out from like, how it first started to the latest update. And it's like divided into headers. It's like a story. It's like a 3-act structure to this thing. And so, yeah, it's got everything. Like my dad's got screenshots. He's got like correspondence when he had a chat with X person, like what that entailed. It's got all summaries, everything like that. And so I think it's like my dad sends it and they prepare like a document, like they surmise the information. Anyway, my dad goes up and I believe middle Kundra also went there to support senior Kundra.
Oh, good.
To the tribunal. And the rascals don't show up. Life's good does not appear to the tribunal.
Cowards.
Yeah.
Cowards.
Absolute cowards. And so the judge is sitting there going, what's going on here? This is not good behavior. So he writes a report. He's going to be like, look, we're going to pretty much write in writing that you will be getting a refund for this faulty product. And so my dad's a happy man. He's walked out there being like, my God, we have taken them to court. Well, not court. It's like pre-court. It's like beta court. We've taken them to the tribunal.
Was he representing himself? I think you do at the tribunal, right? Yeah.
Tribunal, you have to represent yourself. There's no lawyers involved.
Dude, so that's actually a massive win for the Kundra household because you just get to keep the LG TV, the flickering, the strobe one, and then you get to get a refund as well.
No, part of that condition was they pick up the TV. They're taking it back.
See, but that's not fair because like you've gone through all of this and essentially, yeah, you got a refund, but they haven't compensated you for the months of you know?
Your dad had to take a day off work.
Yeah, there's no
Oh,
compensation.
don't worry. My dad noted that as a request for the compensation. He noted the streaming services loss because of the flickering, the transport costs that were entailed. So my dad had that, and I don't know how he calculated it, but this is senior Kundra at his finest.
I can see where Junior Kundra gets it from.
No, it's a great story, and like I think like after my dad was telling me, like he went to the good guys and was like, where were you guys? Like the boys didn't show up. Like what happened?
He went to go taunt them.
He's emoting on them, bro.
Bro gave them an emote, and then they were like, what do you mean? And my dad was like, tribunal, brother, you guys didn't show up. Like what's going on here? And they were like, holy shit, like tribunal. And then a whole bunch of escalation happened, and I think it didn't, I don't know, maybe no one put it in their calendar, but they just didn't rock up.
No, there's no way you're going to cost like a casual worker at the good guys and expect them to know about the tribunal.
Well, no, he didn't know. He started escalating to like his manager and stuff. So they brought in like supervisors and managers, and they were like, we know of your case, because obviously my dad's a menace, so he's probably, you know, had a chat to those managers and supervisors for a while.
He was probably just pretty disappointed, right? He probably wanted to do a bit of arguing, a bit of back and forth. In the end, it was like a forfeit. It was a walkover.
I think there was a little bit there that my dad did want to take them on, but you know, a win's a win, and the Kundras have won. Kundra won, LG 0 is what I can say.
That's a big win.
It's a massive win if you think about it. Like this TV was expensive, faulty TV. It's truly one of the, you know, it made you feel happy. You know, well, we do get wins in the South.
So why didn't they cover? Do you know why they didn't cover it? Because surely you have some sort of warranty.
Yeah, 12 months.
Yeah, did they
surely.
think you just like you did the damage yourself? As to why they didn't want to replace it?
Well, so they don't replace the TV. They replace the panel. That's how it's set out in the warranty. So they don't give you a full TV replacement. And so they did the first panel replacement, and then my dad was like, I don't even want the second panel replacement. Like I'm within, you know, the ACL. I'm within my rights to get a refund now. And I'm pretty sure they did offer like, oh, we'll come back again. Our technician will give you another panel. And my dad's like, what? You got to drag another panel down on concrete. Like, what the hell's the point of this?
Kundra family 1, good guys 0, and LG 0. Double win.
I don't know what my dad's going to do now with the refund, you know, buy another TV. But
Yeah, has he got a replacement yet, or?
Yeah. Wouldn't be LG,
In the
would it?
market.
now we're in discussions right now what to do. Like, yeah, we're in the market. And look, LG, from a tech standpoint, they do have the best TVs. They absolutely do. I will say that. They absolutely do.
I'm a Samsung man myself.
Samsung is not even part of the crop, brother. It's far away.
Damn.
We'll not be considering that.
This guy's turned his back on Samsung.
Yeah, completely.
He was there when he needed it the most, and now he's moved on.
Yeah, talk to us about both you boys actually have new iPhones. Migs, actually, do both of you have the 17 Pro Maxes?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Give us a phone review.
I want to hear Kush's thoughts, because he's come from, what phone did you have? The one that came with the Fortnite Galaxy skin? What was that again?
The Note 20.
that was like a phone from like 7 years ago. That was the Note 9.
The phone you bought just for the skin, right?
The Galaxy skin.
The fucking Galaxy skin.
It was a nice little additional gift.
So what phone did you come from then?
So I've had a few iterations. I came from the Note 9, then I went to the Google Pixel, which I think was the Google Pixel 9. And then I went to the S23 Ultra because I didn't like the Google Pixel. So I sacked that off, go back to old faithful Samsung. And I've had this Samsung for like now 2 and a bit years. And I decided it's time to grow up, be one of the big boys. And Apple it is.
How are you finding the 17 Pro Max? It's a big boy. I've got it in my hand right now. It is a big boy, Kush.
It's like an iPad.
Well, unfortunately, it's not in my hands right now. It's going to get delivered in the next couple of weeks. But I have to watch.
How are you trashing Samsung in our group chat already, man? If you're still texting on it.
I have the watch.
How's
brother.
the watch?
One would say the watch is pretty good. I won't lie. I'm a fan of the watch. It's
Does
smooth,
the watch
fluid.
connect to non-Apple phones?
No, it doesn't. So it's just
So
literally just
how are you
a
using
time.
it then?
He's using it as a
paper
Casio,
watch.
bro.
Analog watch.
Absolutely. You know, man's still got to check the clock from time to time.
What caused you to jump the ship, Kush? I feel like Kush was a big Android supporter.
I really was. I may have verbally abused some people who would always say iPhone's much better, but You know, I was always a fan of Samsung. I always said their cameras were technically better. They had long-lasting batteries, you know, lithium 5000 mAh. Not that I knew what that stood for, but I always backed Samsung. I always backed them. But you know what? I just thought it was time to switch. I didn't want to wait for the new Samsung, and I was like, look, the iPhone announcement kind of looks groovy here. I like the 17 Pro Max. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and you know, maybe there was a bit of social pressure. Maybe, who knows? But in the end, why not? I bought the Apple. That's mainly my mentality. That's a why not situation.
All right, well, let's get the review from the guy who's actually got the phone in hand, Mix.
So I've come from what do we have sent? A 12 Pro.
12 Pro.
So that's 5 yonks ago, and same thing. I saw the Apple announcement, and I'm like, wow, these phones look spectacular. But then Senny and Glade, friend of the show, are like, the 17 is just as good, boys. The specs are just as good. But I'm like, I want a big boy. I want the biggest boy I can get. So I got the Pro Max. When I first got it, it's heavier than I expected, because obviously it's a bigger phone. It's much bigger than I expected as well, because the only time I've dealt with it was like in the Apple store. And obviously I can't like use it properly. I just can hold it on the desk. I didn't test the putting it in the pocket, and that proved to be a challenge, because when I'm sitting down and my pockets aren't super deep, it always feels like it would slip out at any second.
And this is the reviews you don't get with, you know, your Mr. Who's the Boss or Marcus Brownlee.
He
You know,
ain't giving you the pocket review.
the pocket reviews. You're getting the specs, but everyone knows the specs are good.
Yeah.
But fundamentally, day to day, like when you're holding your phone and you're lying in bed, is the weight too much? Like, is it falling in your face?
I dropped my 12 Pro on my face many a time, so I think the weight, it's the same. I'll have the same problems. The screen is absolutely fantastic. I'll give you that much for free. 6.9 inches, 120 hertz. It is absolutely class. And the camera as well has got the 8x zoom. This is not an ad for...
Show us the 8x zoom.
How am I going to show you the 8x
I don't know,
zoom?
just take a picture of something up there. I just want to see how... But when are you ever going to use 8x zoom?
All right, I'll tell you when I use the 8x zoom. I was at my partner's apartment. I'm like, you know what? I want to see what other people are doing.
That's a one-off.
Little voyeuristic excursion.
No, the main thing... The main thing would be like sporting events or concerts and stuff like that, if I want to like film or take a photo. That was my main use case. I don't know in day-to-day life that I can't get, 2x or 4x to it.
Well, I'll give you this.
8X.
Like we were doing a quick test beforehand. I was taking a selfie on Miggs's phone, and I have the iPhone 15 or something, maybe 16 potentially, Pro. I got to say, I look blacker on the Pro Max. I don't love it.
Yeah, Rose said, I prefer my old phone, actually.
Yeah, it lets the light come in a bit.
Dude, don't listen to this guy, man. He said he preferred the iPhone over the Canon. What kind of fucking idiot is going to say shit like that, man?
Yeah, so just a little look into the podcast setup. At the moment, we have one camera and Sen's phone recording, right? I personally prefer Sen's angle on the YouTube.
It's a bit brighter.
It's
That's
a bit
all it
brighter.
is.
The camera is not, so I don't know. It is what it is. I'm glad you're liking the phone mix.
Kush, I want you to put it on the screen. I've taken 2 photos, one of Sen in 1x and one of Sen in 8x. So you can really see the quality of the phone, the camera.
Well, I'm excited. I'm really excited to get my hands on the phone, because the video records in Dolby Vision. Very premium
Of
format
course.
for video quality. Not that Ro would know what that would be, but
I'm shaking my head.
you'll be blacker in Dolby Vision. Like, it'll pick out the colors quite nicely. That's for sure. I'm very excited to get my hands on it. I believe October 8th to 15th is the delivery date for me. So a couple of weeks.
Why don't you just walk on over to the Apple campus and just pick it up there? Just shake some people down.
Shake
Go to
Tim Apple's hand and get it.
No. I got a discount because I knew someone who worked there, so I had to go through this whole process of getting it delivered.
So that's why you bought it. You got a discount. The truth comes out.
What's an Apple discount?
It's good, man. It's 15%. It's not bad for friends and family.
15. That's
Pretty
a good discount for a hefty piece of hardware.
It's good. I'll sell my current watch and phone. I won't be paying too much for this upgrade. I'll tell you that much after the business has been done.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting the Pro myself now. I was a strong 17 man. A friend of the show, Glade, sent me a screenshot the other day that I could pick up the 17 on Friday, and it was a Wednesday. And
2-day turnaround.
And at this point, I'd been to 2 Apple stores, 2 Officeworks, 2 JB Hi-Fis, and all of them said, no bingo, no stock for 3 weeks. And I'm like, here we go. I found a loophole. So you can click and collect. So I put through, I ordered my phone, $1,400. See you later. Got to Friday, no text message, no email.
It's happened again.
So I called the Strand Arcade, JB Hi-Fi, and I said, where the
that
fuck
one.
is my fucking iPhone? And then they're like, oh, didn't you get a text? And I'm like, no, that's why I'm calling. And she's like, oh, there's a worldwide delay of 3 weeks for the iPhone. And I'm like, when did you send this text? And she's like, Monday. And I said, I ordered on Wednesday. And she's like, oh, and dude, it was like the biggest space cadet as well. She was so airy-fairy. It's like, oh, I didn't know that. And I'm like, oh, your website didn't show that on Wednesday when I ordered it. It still said Friday. And she's like, oh, it shouldn't have done that. And I'm like, obviously. So I'm like, what can I do here? I'm like, you guys going to give me a refund or what? You guys, it's misleading. And she's like, yeah, we can give you a refund. And I'm like, do I get the phone still though? It's like, no, it'll cancel the order, but you'll get your money back. And I'm like, what's the point of all this then? So now I've just got an order outstanding with JB Hi-Fi for a phone that I wanted the green one. I had to order the blue one because that was the only one that on the website said come on Friday. So I don't know what to do right now. Could cancel.
Is it a 17 or a 17 Pro?
17. I could just cancel it, get my money back, and just go buy the Pro today. I checked. Apple Castle Hill has it available immediately.
How greedy are you for this phone? Just relax. Wait 3 weeks.
Talk about
Ravenous,
it.
bro.
Yeah, dude, I was ravenous all week for my phone, man. Even my missus got annoyed at me. I was just like, where's my phone? She's like, shut up, man. Your phone still works.
No, but that's fair enough. 'cause
No, it is fair.
It's exciting.
As in, like, bro, I was insufferable. Like, I can't stress this enough.
I want this phone.
I was looking at phone cases. I was looking at phone reviews. I was looking
I
at
even bought a cable for my CarPlay because I needed a new one.
the C to C.
No, but my car has USB-A, so I needed A to C.
Well, right now, when you ask us for phone cables, we've got the same one
That's
now.
true.
Man.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
true.
looking forward to
That's-
that.
I mean, not yet.
But I can't believe you're willing to compromise on color just so you can get in your hands like a couple of days earlier.
No, I like the blue. It was either blue or green, but whichever one could come first.
And if you're going to slap a case on it,
Yeah, so it didn't really matter, so I didn't care. Whatever could come quickest.
So you're going to overpay for the Pro.
No, I'm probably just going to leave it. They said apparently it could come as early as next week.
But we've heard this story before.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
So I didn't really
Jason
believe
with his
it, but-
scratchies, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's sending texts. No one's sending updates. Unbelievable.
So no, I'll probably let it ride, but it was annoying. I was excited. Yesterday, I was like a kid at Christmas. I was so keen for the phone.
What about the Pro Max and not on the cards?
No, man.
Don't want to go that. All right.
I don't want to walk around with the tablet.
you don't want to bring an iPad mini
It's not
everywhere
that
you go.
big.
I'm staring at Mixes right now. It's fucking huge. What are you talking about? Wait, put it up against your face. It's literally as long as his face, mate.
And you know my head. It's fucking huge.
Yeah, do it against Rosehead.
There you go. It's double the
It's
size.
bigger than Rosehead.
Boys, I've been thinking about some business ideas that I can bring to the US, and I've been having some talks around in the workplace, and I've been seeing opportunities here, which I'd want to float by a business idea man like yourself, Ro, especially one who's abundance of ideas, really. This kind of came about when I first went to New Mates in New York, which I think is like a Hamish and Andy bar.
Old mates.
And I
Old
saw-
mates.
Oh yeah, Old Mates. Yeah. Sorry, Old Mates. Yeah. Not very memorable as you could just tell, but basically I was looking through the menu and my God, man, extortionate prices. My God, chicken palmy like 28 USD or something like that, which is what?
28 USD
Let's have a look. In AUD, 42 AUD for a chicken palmy. 42.
plus tip.
Yeah, plus tip. You're looking at probably 46, 47 AUD, and that's if you're a stingy man like myself.
No, but you're on USD salary, mate. You're sitting on, cool tech money right now.
But I thought Kush was a zero tip man. Remember when he first went there? He's like, I'm not paying tip.
Nah, I'm not paying tip. I still don't.
You can't do that.
Anyway, I've been thinking about like these business ideas because like I feel like there's a lot of opportunity where Australia is kind of ahead in some places that if you brought them now to the US, you'd be capitalizing on a good market. So for example, I think I brought this up before, acai bowl.
If you're saying acai bowl, no, don't say acai bowls.
Acai bowls in San Francisco, they're at their very like beginning stage, which like, you know how they kind of blew up with the whole muesli, granola, banana, very healthy kind of stuff in Sydney, died down, and then they brought in the sauces. The sauces haven't been brought in yet. And I think if you brought that in now, you'd be making money. You'd be making absolute bank. There's even an area that resembles Bondi. You bring it in there, little truck, my God, you'd be swimming in money. Absolutely swimming in money.
I I'll be honest. If you start up an acai shop in San Francisco, I'll invest.
Really?
Yeah,
You
I will.
invest?
Yeah, I will, dude. I think the people in the US, this is like the business playbook. Like people go overseas. Like for example, like Phil Knight. I'm reading his autobiography, the Nike guy,
Shoe dog.
Shoe Dog, right? He went to Japan, mate, took a life-changing trip overseas, saw the Onitsuka Tigers, thought, you know what? Mate, we need to bring this to the US. And then he started reselling Onitsuka Tigers and then eventually he started his own shoe company, right? It's just the ultimate playbook. People just like copy businesses from overseas, mate, bring them to a different location and they're relatively successful if you do it right.
There is no pistachio sauce here on acai. You bring that here, these American big boys,
Yeah,
they will be slugging that shit down their throat.
That's exactly right.
No, the problem is they see acai as a health food over there.
Yeah,
it
but-
hasn't
So
transcended.
did we.
So did we,
though.
Sam.
No, but they've got better desserts. Like we have a dearth of desserts, so that's why acai as a dessert has popped off. Whereas over there, mate, you can get sweet stuff.
No, but I think here
Out the
people
wazoo.
still view it as somewhat healthy, even though it's in 2,000 calories worth of Nutella on it. People still view it. So then, is that not the perfect middle ground now?
No, but isn't that even more reason that it won't kick off in America if it's healthy?
No,
The
it
people
is.
that want something
These
healthy,
fatties over- yeah.
the fatties that want something healthy but actually don't want to do health.
Exactly. So it makes them feel like they're having health foods. But in reality, tastes like a little treat.
Exactly. Imagine the people who now go to Cheesecake Factory for a 2,000 calorie slice of banana cream
Yum.
slice. Now they're going to go to acai bowl. Give me a little bit of pistachio sauce there, Mr. Kundra, sir. Of course. Here you go. Bang. We'll be making money deluxe, I'm telling you. Critical Banter acai, a little CBA. Oh, we can't use that, but Critical Banter acai. that would-
CBA. You know what? Bring CBA over there.
All right. I'm in for the first one. Any more?
Or Mediterranean food. I've been dreaming about sultans, man. I miss sultans. I miss a good pide, a beautiful sujuk pide with the holy trinity doesn't exist here, man. The garlic chili hummus, or some people like the barbecue, but for me it's garlic chili hummus. Doesn't exist here. You bring in a nice little shop like that. And this one, to be honest, you need some chefs involved. But
Yeah, I think this one is a good one, but I think it's like we're not Middle Eastern.
Also Middle Eastern, not Mediterranean.
I was like, it's not Mediterranean.
Mediterranean's a Greek, mate.
That's what I was thinking. If you want a dirty kebab shop, you're telling me on a night out, people aren't having a dirty kebab?
Yeah,
A
didn't
shawarma.
Kush say that? Didn't you say you paid like $50 for a kebab once?
yeah, my God, and it was disgusting. Disgusting. It's called SF Kebab, and I paid I think it was 35 USD for like a plate.
That's
shocking.
crazy.
Absolutely shocking.
But I agree, the HSPs would pop off there.
Yeah, HSPs are not a thing here. I think people they do have chips and they put beef and stuff on top, but they don't call it a HSP. It's just their version of it, and there's no sauce to it. It's just one sauce. That's it. And so, man, I'm telling you, these two together, man, making big money. Big
So
money.
a kebab / acai shop.
So you just want to be Lebanese?
Maybe, I've been also seeing Thirsty Monkey pop up on my TikTok from time to time, so maybe.
I'm in for both of them. But look, to be honest, being in San Fran, I thought I was going to hear a bit more tech ideas, not small businesses.
Oh, no,
Not lunch and sweet treat after ideas.
Nah, there's too many people here floating around with app ideas, man. You see flyers all over, they're plastered all over poles and walls, and it's just here's my new app idea to do this and this and that, and it's nobody gives a fuck, man. The fact that you're printing out papers and you're plastering them on a pole, come on, that shit is 2000s, man. What's going on here?
Have you seen any good ones, Kush? Any good app ideas where you're like, damn, bro, I wish that was me?
Well, I was having a discussion with actually a friend about a movie-based app, which was essentially and I think this is very niche though, but a lot of people who are cinephiles, they will go to multiple cinemas because not every cinema has the same offering of movies. Some will be reruns, old movies, indie movies. So you'll have 3-4 cinemas that you'll go to.
Yeah. Kush, if you tell me
there's
your
no-
app is getting a lot of movies and putting them into a streaming platform, I'm not going to be happy with it.
No.
Is it a
Come on,
map
no,
that
no.
tells you which cinema plays what movie?
Bang, that's it. The time. We just need an API that tells you exactly what movie is playing where. And you can you could maybe filter it with whatever, your genres. I'm into indie, I'm into 1950 reruns, maybe 2000 reruns, I'm only interested in IMAX screenings. And then you have a nice little cultivation of content that comes from cinema screenings.
Does that not exist?
Can't ChatGPT just do that for me?
Well, ChatGPT can do an awful lot of things. I don't think I'll do it.
No, that's actually not a bad idea, Cushy. But surely there is something for that, no?
But surely what exists now is the individual cinemas.
Yeah, like
so I
event
can go
cinemas.
I have to go on event cinemas and then Reading cinemas and then
Hoyts.
Hoyts and then IMAX to see the listing.
No, I understand.
Kush wants to centralize it.
I understand. I think it's a great idea.
Put it on a map as well.
I
man.
don't think it's that hard to do either. Just get a dev.
I think it's very easy because like all of it's already there, that information. You're just consolidating it. You're doing one small piece and just bringing it all together. That's it. Because I mean, you can just search up like, right, I want to watch Apollo 13. And it'll tell you like, oh yeah, there's a rerun happening on IMAX and AMC Metreon, right? But what if it was already there for you based on your interests on their website? You click it,
Personalized,
bang.
collect
Hey,
data
look,
type
this rerun's
vibe.
coming up.
Gotcha.
No, I'm in.
How's it gonna make money, Kush?
It's not, but that's fine. Also, the market
It's
size
not.
is like non-existent.
The
It's
market size of Kush and his two mates.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's my least. I'm least passionate about the one. I'm most passionate about the acai bowls.
Did you I was reading up about how like Bumble blew up. Do you know how they did their marketing? They basically put flyers around uni campuses, like in the bathrooms and stuff, and it would say like no Facebook, no Instagram, no Bumble. And then people would be like, first of all, be like, oh, what's Bumble? And then they'd get like these like attractive girls to walk in late to uni lectures with like a Bumble t-shirt. And then kind of like interrupt the class saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm late. So people will see these signs like no Bumble, be like, oh, what the hell is that? And they'd see some like attractive chick with the Bumble t-shirt. And they just think it's like the next big thing. Then they go download. It's actually genius, Kush.
Wow. So all I need is a Lebanese guy walking with an acai t-shirt around.
Just no acai on campus. Just put that everywhere.
Yeah. Imagine I walk in one time just with a bottle full of pistachio sauce, dropping it all over my acai. Bang. Oh man, this is news. This is good news. There's hope. There's hope to expand.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing top 5, bit of variant. So the game is this. We all actually have got a list, and it's very simple. I'm going to give you the items in that list, and you got to tell me where exactly they sit. So the list that I have is the top 5 highest paid CEOs in 2024. These are people only in the ASX. So the first person I have is Michael Farrell. The man, he's the CEO for ResMed. ResMed, obviously, as you know, health technology, specifically sleep apnea machines. What was his salary in 2024?
I couldn't tell you, right?
Yeah, it's hard to know without a rangefinder.
How about I give you the salary and then you just tell me where he sits on the list?
No, but then it won't work
Nah,
for the
no.
next ones, brother.
Yeah,
then, then I'll know the salary.
That's a good
Okay,
point.
no, all right. I'm happy to have a.
ResMed.
I reckon all ResMedies, I'm going to guess maybe around 10, 11 million. So I reckon 4. Yeah, I'll say 4th.
I was also thinking 4 or 5, just because I think the tech donnies might be taking like top 3. So I'll say 5th.
Kush?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 5th as well. And I'm gonna say probably, I don't know. I feel like this broski makes a bit of money, maybe 30 million.
All right, Michael Farrell, CEO of ResMed. He earns a cool $21.1 million in 2024. He's sitting in number 3.
Damn, okay.
All right.
So none of us got that right.
All right. So Sam, this is, Migs, actually you too. This is maybe someone close to your heart. Todd Palmer. Newmont is the company, and they are a gold mining corporation.
Any relation to coal?
Gold? No relation to coal. Mate, this guy is mining gold out of the deluxe. Newmont.
All right. So you said old Michael Farrell Williams was $21 million and he was 3rd. Damn, middle of the road.
That's surprising. It's kind of shocked me, to be honest.
I'll say he earned 18 and he's number 4.
Yeah, I feel like, because like now that I think about it, I feel like the tech people are like taking home equity more than cash dollars. So maybe that's not factored in. I don't know. I'm going to say 2nd, number 2 on the list.
No, I think I'm aligned here with Seti. I'm going to say 4 and I'm going to say 16 million.
Sen, basically spot on. It is 4th place, and he does take home $17.8 million.
God damn, must be nice.
All right, next person on the list is Shamara Wikramanik. How do you say it? What is it?
Vikramanyake.
Yeah, Shamara Wikramaneki. Have I butchered that?
Wickramanayaka.
Whatever, bro. Shamara. Right? She's like Beyonce. Oh, you don't need to say the first name.
Everyone knows who you're talking about. Who is she, bro? Just for the people that don't know.
CEO of Macquarie Group.
Oh, the big dogs.
Oh, dude, this is huge. I'm saying Shamos is one. Macquarie Bank, I've seen their stock. I had their stock. This is number one for me.
You should know the valuation then, Kush.
35 million is what I'm saying, and number one.
So what's been said? 3 and 4 have been said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go back to back. I'm going to go 2 again.
And Sen?
Yeah, I think she was number one for a number of years, but I think she was 2 last year. I think 24 or 25 million.
Kush gets it. She is the number one. Highest
Wow.
paid CEO in Australia. $29.4 million.
Wow.
So we got 1, 4, and 3, 2 and 5 remaining. The next person is Greg Goodman from the Goodman Group, and they are a property development group. How much does Greg earn?
Big Gregos.
Honestly, anyone with good in their name after the whole LG debacle, I'm not liking them. They're going straight down to 5. Goodman Group, and I'm saying 10 million.
Nah, Big Greg's number 2. I think he got 24 or 25 mil, somewhere in there, the ballpark.
Sen sounds like he knows what he's talking about. I'm going to go 2 as well.
Listen to Kush, mate.
Is he number 5?
He's number 5. He
He's
only
not a
earns
good
15
man.
mil.
He's not a good man, dude.
Not a good man.
That means in at number 2, we have Aaron Erta, CEO of James Hardie. It's a large global manufacturer of fiber and cement products.
And asbestos back in the day.
Yeah, and asbestos back in the day. And he takes home $22.8 million. All right, that's my list done. Migs, what do you have?
Alrighty, I've got the top 5 funniest jokes ever told.
What?
As per humorthatworks.com.
Incredible source.
Alrighty, first joke. I said to the gym instructor, "Can you teach me to do the splits?" He said, "How flexible are you?" I said, "I can't make Tuesdays."
Jesus.
I don't even understand the joke.
Oh my God.
Bro, come on.
How flexible are you? I can't make Tuesdays. Ah, there we go. All right, we're in. The humorous bait and switch, one of the classics of the genre. The gym joke, for me, is sitting in at number 4.
Senny?
The fact that Rowe didn't even get it, that's a 5, surely. This can't be anything higher than number 5.
I mean, this is in the top 5 funniest jokes ever
Of all
told.
time.
Kush, where are you putting it?
It's just too short to be in the top 3. It's a 4 for me.
It sits at number 2.
No
The
way.
second funniest joke of all time.
Joke of all time.
And I will say in the list they said international researchers examined more than 1,000 jokes from across the World Wide Web and narrowed them down to a list of 50. And then 36,000 people voted. So the people have voted this as the second funniest joke
Can you
of all
repeat
time.
the joke for me one more
36,000
time?
NPCs.
I said to the gym instructor, "Can you teach me to do the splits?" He said, "How flexible are you?" I said, "I can't make Tuesdays."
It's good. It's good. All right, next
Alrighty,
up.
next one. Police arrested 2 kids yesterday. One was drinking battery acid. The other one was eating fireworks. They charged one and let the other one off.
Deary me.
I mean, if we break the joke down, it's a similar structure to the joke.
Bit more of a thinker, this one.
I mean, it just doesn't make sense, right? Why is a kid eating battery
I was gonna
acid?
say,
They like shoehorn the punchline in
I
there.
reject the premise of this joke.
Well, it is one of the top 5 funniest jokes of all time.
I mean,
so.
this cannot be number 1. This is worse than the splits joke.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this is number 5 for me.
This is also number 5 for me.
Kush?
I'm saying that this is number 3. The last one's kind of thrown me off, so I'm saying 3.
Kush, you are correct. It is number 3.
It's a joke. All right.
It is a joke. You're right, Ro. All right, next one. I'm on a whiskey diet. I've lost 3 days already.
Oh my God. This is
funny. I'm going to say this is just funny. This is actually funny.
We got Rose Proclamation.
Number 1. This is the funniest out of the 3.
This is the funniest joke of all time. This is number 5 for me.
Number 5, Sen, what are you saying, Kush?
Number 5. I don't think this comedy is... Yeah, it's number 5. It's number 5.
It is number 5. Well done,
Let's
Kush
go.
and Sen. All right, last one for you to guess. A woman gets on a bus with a baby. The bus driver says, "Ugh, That's the ugliest baby I've ever seen. The woman walks to the rear of the bus, sits down fuming. She says to the man next to her, the driver just insulted me. The man says, you go up there and tell him off. Go on, I'll hold your monkey for you.
Wait, say it again.
That's pretty good.
Dude, that's
Pretty good.
That's actually good.
Bro literally slapped his knee. It was a knee slapper.
A knee slapper of a joke.
Do you want it again?
Do it
Seth?
again. Do it again.
A woman gets on a bus with a baby. The bus driver says, that's the ugliest baby I've ever seen. The woman walks to the rear of the bus and sits down fuming. She says to the man next to her, the driver just insulted me. The man says, you go up there and tell him off. Go on, I'll hold your monkey for you.
That's funny.
That's number
That is
one.
good.
That's
That
got to be
is-
number one.
That's actually a good
That's
joke.
good.
Objectively, number one for sure.
Yeah, this has to be number one.
That is number one. This was ranked the funniest joke ever told.
This is the only joke you've told so far.
All right, and in that last one, in that fourth was, Doc, I can't stop seeing the green, green grass of home. He said, that sounds like Tom Jones syndrome. Is it common, I asked. It's not unusual, he replied.
I don't mind that one either.
That one was a good one for you Tom Jones fans out there. Alrighty, that was top five funniest.
alive
I think so. No, maybe recently he passed away. But Kush, what is your top five for us?
I've got a thematic top 5 actors or actresses with the most Oscar wins in history. I'm going to start off with some names. Nice and easy. Ingrid Bergman.
I've never heard of Ingrid.
How many Instagram followers does she have?
I think she's long past that. I don't think she ever saw that era, to be honest.
Yeah, Ingrid sounds like a heavyweight of the olden generation. But
Is she the GOAT?
I think I would have heard of Ingrid potentially. So probably
I
not
wouldn't use
actually.
that as a yardstick.
Yeah. 4.
3.
I'll say 3 as well.
And how many wins do you think she has?
What is it, Oscars?
Yes, Oscars, yeah.
It's fucking 14. I don't
I
know.
reckon 6.
I think 4.
The Sam was the closest, but it was 3 wins, and she's at number 5.
Okay, all right.
Oh, it's 3's number 5. All right.
Why did I think this was like Grand Slams where you just win a whole bunch?
16 is crazy. We'll go Daniel Day-Lewis. Where do you think he ranks?
More modern day
Someone I
name.
know. I think he's the GOAT, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he's.
Some do call him the GOAT.
If you told me Daniel Day-Lewis has the most Oscars
Yeah.
ever, I would accept that
I'd
as
believe
truth.
that. Yeah. I'll say number 1. And I think he's won. 3 was 5. So I'll say 4 or 5. I'll go 4.
No, there's not. No, I'll say 2, and he's won 6.
I'm going to go 2 as well.
So you're right on the 2, but he has also won 3, but he's won 3 in the most targeted category. So they also rank in terms of category. So he won a best actor for all 3, which is
You
like
didn't tell us
second.
that beforehand, mate.
So you won the harder Oscars is what you're telling me.
Who's to say?
Isn't all Oscars are the
Who's
same,
to
aren't
say
they?
what's harder and what's
Yeah.
easier?
It's like football. A goal's a goal, mate. No matter how you score them.
Lead versus support, I don't know what to tell you.
So the support one
Daniel
don't
Day-Lewis
count
is at second though. They do, but maybe they're not counted as highly. as
Oh.
lead. Tell that to Daniel Day-Lewis. All right, next one. We'll go Katharine Hepburn. Where do you think she sits?
Sounds like a goat.
Another name I've heard.
She might be a 2 actually.
He just said Daniel Day-Lewis was
Sorry.
2.
I'm thinking she's
Audrey Hepburn? Who's that in relation to Katharine Hepburn?
Oh, yeah. Wait. Am I thinking of the wrong person then?
You think about Audrey Hepburn?
Yeah.
I think I might as well.
Yeah.
They're not related.
Is this 2 different people?
Katharine Hepburn. Yeah, they're 2 different people. Yeah.
Oh, this is news to me.
Oh, well, Katharine Hepburn sits at number 4
Yeah.
with also 3 Oscars, but less hard categories.
I'll probably align with Ro there.
I'm also going to go 4.
Wow, Katharine Hepburn is number 1. with 4
Bro, I was
Oscar
going to
wins.
say number 1 before this Audrey debacle. Bastard.
What movies was Katharine in, or whatever her name is? Is she alive? Is she like a
She was in
recent?
Transformers Dark
No.
of the Moon.
Fast and Furious.
F7.
Apparently, she has 12 nominations as well. Like, she actually is kind of the GOAT.
How many did she win?
She won 4 out of her 12.
Pretty shit strike.
That's
You
great.
tell him.
No, what was Leo DiCaprio? Isn't he one from 8 or 9.
He's like one from like, yeah, it's crazy. But speaking of most nominations, another person on this list, Meryl Streep.
Oh, the GOAT.
What numbers do we have left?
We got 1, 2, and 5, I think.
So Meryl is either 3 or 4 with 3 Oscars.
And to tell you, Meryl Streep, I believe she's been nominated 21 times.
So now it's not has she won more or less Oscars. Now it's has she won harder, the better Oscars.
I think they also take account of the nominations, so I'll just say that as well.
So
Hey, these goalposts keep changing.
I don't know the rules anymore.
with that, but then is more nominations better? Surely, right?
Has to be, yeah.
It's not about conversion rate. I'm going to say 3.
I'll say 3, 2.
Yeah, I'll go 3.
Wow, Meryl Streep is actually 4th.
Kush, you little fucking liar. Don't hit me with they take into account nominations, you rat bastard. Don't lead me down a garden path.
Who was third?
Jack Nicholson, he's got 3 wins.
If
but
you
he
said
also has,
that,
like,
I would
a
have put
pretty high
that
number
3,
there.
bro. Big Jackie
Boy.
boy.
No, Jackie boy.
All right, last but not least, Sen, what's your list?
I've got the top 5 rankings of the player of the years of the Zishan eating competition.
Give some context of what this is.
I mean, I don't know. I could give as much context as possible. It's still not going to make sense. There's a group on TikTok called Zishan Eating, and they play mini games. And it's a group of kids from Pakistan.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you win one of the mini games, the prize is food.
What are some of the names of the? Oh, you'll give the names. You'll give the names.
And they did a player of the year earlier this year. And so I've got the top 5 rankings of it.
Okay.
So let's start. Where was Cool Boy in the rankings?
Cool boy, low-key mid. He's never making it past the second or third
So this is
round.
by like just votes.
Yeah, it was by
It's
votes.
not by statistics of anything.
I don't know what statistics you could use.
No, well, they're mini games.
How many mini games they've
yeah,
won?
true.
How many?
No, this is pure votes.
And this is voted by them or the people?
the people on TikTok in the comments.
You could comment on TikTok and then it's like or not. I know a lot of this.
Got an
but, like
expert
you
over
essentially, people will be like Mr. Gritty Gang here, and then you'll have to upvote to make sure.
Okay, so popularity contest. Cool Boy. It's a name I hear a lot in those videos. Is he
Cool boy.
a hero or a villain?
I can name 4 people above Cool Boy in my head already. And I'll stick him at 4 for me.
I'm
Boy's
going to
4.
go Cool Boy right smack bang middle 3.
Agreed. Cool boy is the definition of mid. Performs when required, but not often. He's 3.
Cool Boy is number 2. On the player
No,
of the
someone's
year
been
rankings.
robbed.
The
Someone's been
second
robbed.
best. Oh,
All right, next up, Hasnan.
this guy is the GOAT, bro. He has to be the GOAT. Number 1.
Hassan is number 1.
Yeah, Hasnan is renowned to be the GOAT. He's getting a little cheekier these days. He's getting a bit more physical, more involved in the games. Hasnan is number 1 for me.
Dude, just for some context, Kush sends us these videos every single morning with like a detailed breakdown of the comment section alongside some edits of these as well.
The edits are so hard as well.
Hassan, 1 for me.
We've all gone 1, Senny.
Hassan is number 4.
Nah, this is a sham list.
This award is a shamble.
All right, next up, Muzammel.
Another household name.
So I would have put a Hasnain Muzammil 1-2 situation. But if the thing that's left is 3, then he's got to be in 3.
What do we have left? 1.
You have 1, 3, and 5.
I'm going to go 5.
No, Muzammil he is number 1 in my heart, and he's also number 1, I think, in pure rankings. He is selfless. You often see him actually winning the food and then also providing it to his teammates. Muzammil, number 1.
Number 1 in the power rankings.
He's number 3.
Beautiful.
All right, next up, Mr. Gritty.
Oh, the anti-hero.
Looks like Gritty's taken number 1. This list, I think, is wrong, but now I'm thinking about pure performance. They often put Hasnan, Mr. Gritty, and Muzammil in the top 3 rankings. So I think in this list specifically, Mr. Gritty is number 1, which is shocking. and I'm
because he's
upset to
like
hear
2
this.
generations older than everyone else playing. That's why. He has an advantage, size advantage. It's like putting Shaq in the poster, bro. He has a size advantage. Shouldn't even be in this league, man.
No, but even in that group, there's like a 40-year-old guy just randomly. Who's that?
Biggie, isn't he?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Biggie.
Mr. Biggie. Yeah.
Little Biggie.
Yeah, Mr. Gritty is, mate, he's 1 all day long. He's a bit of a cheater, but he is number 1.
I'll have to be number one.
Mr. Gritty is number 1, and finally number 5 was Little Biggie.
It's Little Biggie.
His name is Little Biggie. Little Biggie's the little there's 2 biggies. I'll show you. This is Little Biggie. This one. This little nugget.
Ah.
Well, show me Mr. Gritty again.
Mr. Gritty's the goat, dude. The one who mogs everyone.
Oh, this guy, bro. He's a
He's a bit of a tool, to be honest, if you ask me, but it's what it is.
And everyone's favorite Hassan.
The goat. All right, what a list.
This is Cuck or Be Cucked.
Cuck, 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 cuck,
Cuck or Be Cucked. Alrighty, Cushy, you asked to do this. Let's go. Let's hear it. What have you got, mate?
I've got 2 stories, 2 Cuck or Be Cucked stories. One I heard from a colleague of mine in the workplace. He told me this story. Him and his missus, they went on a vacation, and basically this debacle happened on the flight. So they booked 2 seats. They were at the middle and the window seat, and there was a random person. We'll call her Jane. She was in the aisle seat. She's this what was described to me. She's an old lady, somewhere around mid-50s, ethnically very certain to be white. And basically, what happens is, the plane takes off, and what Jane does first is she grabs the plastic water bottle that everyone gets, every seat gets, but she grabs it from the missus on the middle seat. She just takes it and she starts drinking the water. Now, the couple obviously is kind of shocked. They're going like, well, what the hell is going on here? They've just taken our water bottle. Like, this Jane person has decided to take our water bottle and drink it, even though she's got her own. She doesn't say anything. The couple is absolutely shocked, being like, what the hell is going? Now, immediately, straight after that, Jane grabs the blanket off the missus, rips it open, and takes it. What? She wants the double blanket. She wants to go to sleep. This couple is absolutely astounded at this rigmarole kind of behavior that's going on right now. How can one actually do this? So they don't say anything because she immediately nods off. She just goes to sleep, Jane. She's got double blankets. She's feeling cozy. Yeah, 1 hour in. See you later. I'm nodding off, going to sleep. And so anyway, the food comes over 2-3 hours later, and the trolley's coming in. People start to wake up, of course, from the little naps. And she wakes up. Double blanket's now gone, and food is passed to each person in the seat. Thankfully, she starts eating the food that she's given. She doesn't, grab the watermelon off the next person. But Jane now starts I'm not going to say harassing, but engages in a very forceful conversation. At this point they haven't talked, and the couple has gone whatever, this person is weird, we will not interact with her. Now the missus has she's still napping, right? They've got the food plate, but she's napping. My colleague, he's up and awake and he's eating, and so Jane now wakes up the missus, starts tapping on her shoulder, wakes her up and goes, hey, this mashed potato that we have, do you know how many calories and how much sodium is in this mashed potato?
Shut up.
What?
And now she's woken up. She's just been like, what is going on? Kind of drowsy, what the hell is going on? And my guy is he's so confused at this point in time. So throughout the whole meal, she's just talking about nutritional value of plain food. Just the whole meal. The biscuits come up. She's like, oh, these biscuits, they actually are more nutrition. They're better in nutrition in terms of what you'd get biscuits from a normal store. And these two are shocked. They're just the conversation is poor. It's just, it is what it is. And then, of course, she grabs the double blankets again, goes back to sleep literally immediately after the meal's picked up. And that was pretty much the first Cuck or Be Cucked story, because in this one, I think I was just shocked by the behavior of Jane. The water bottle, the blanket, and then just the random nutritional value talk, which is not necessarily a cuck, more just a surprise, I think. A little addition to the cucks.
The waking up of the partner to speak about nutritional value is the cuck there. Because like, that's not the conversations you have on a flight. Usually it's like maybe if you are talking to the person next to you, you have a couple of minutes chat around where you're going, like what are you doing? Like that's the sort of conversation that happens. You're not really delving into the ins and outs of their macronutritional needs.
She sounds like a troll.
Yeah, did sound like she's trying to rage bait.
But do you think there's the benefit of the doubt there? Like, do you think she just couldn't find her own blanket or water bottle, so she just grabbed it?
I don't know. I think it's fairly obvious. Like the water bottle was in the pouch in front of you.
It's directly in front of you.
Yeah, well,
yeah. Unless
true.
I don't know, her vision is like, I don't know, what do you call it? Like peripheral vision? Like it's only angled, like she can't see straight ahead of us. She just grabbed
Tunnel
it.
vision.
Alignment's off.
she's like a horse, dude. They got no blinkers.
Dude,
Yeah, exactly.
main character energy, man. We're all living in Jane's world.
I don't mind the blanket, low key.
What?
What?
Blanket's the worst one to me. Blanket is the worst one. I
Yeah,
think.
I'm cold, mate.
How long's the flight?
This was like a 8-9 hour flight. Going somewhere to Europe from America. So
a
decent
long
flight.
Long time to be chilly.
Sitting next to this woman.
The water one is like, okay, fine. I can just
Yeah,
ask
the
for another
water's
water
the
bottle.
only
Maybe you
okay
just
one.
made a mistake. Whatever. But the blanket is like, dude, man needs to sleep. Also, they're very cold. Like the planes are so cold.
No, the blanket I'm willing to overlook, as in like I'm willing to say maybe it was a mistake because like the blankets go everywhere. You don't really know where it is. You know what I mean? Like it could have been on the floor. Unless you like literally grabbed it out of your colleague's partner's lap, maybe it was a mistake.
That is true. That is true. I don't know. I think this behavior is just shocking. You don't really expect this on a flight. Normally, people are kept to themselves, right? There's none of this.
Yeah, I like this one because you're trapped next to the person for 8 hours. Like there's no escape.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, the unpredictableness is the kicker. Because then you're just sitting there like looking at all your goods. Like she just grabs your backpack as well. Like imagine trying to steal on a flight.
Takes your phone, starts texting your friends.
It's like, oh, my screen's not working. Let me have a look at yours. Suddenly you're watching the same movie.
How could if you were this person, reverse it? What would you do? And at what stage?
I think honestly, after the blanket, I'd be like, "Hey, that's my blanket. Like, I need that to sleep. What are you doing? Don't take my blanket."
But it's kind of harmless. Like you just call the flight attendant and get another one.
Get another one.
You know what I mean? Like it's not, that's why I don't want to give it too many cockatoos because it is a cucking. Let's be real. All right. Let's be clear on that. But in reality,
It's a low range.
it's a low range because you can get water very easily. The hardest part to get out of is the chat because I would find it rude to,
Just pretend to go back to sleep.
that's the meta. That's the move. In terms of reversing, I mean,
It sounds like this person just let these things happen. Saw the blanket get taken, saw the water bottle get taken, and just didn't say a word. Let it happen.
realistically, right? Like how you reverse this is because you're in the middle seat. You actually have a lot of power because you can just get up and stretch every 10 minutes and they have to move for you. So you wait till she falls asleep and then you tap her on the shoulder, wake her up, say, "I'm sorry, I need to go to the bathroom." And then you just repeat that ad nauseum.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like the shock probably got to it because again, it's not behavior you expect. And I do agree with you, Ro. I think like trying to do something back to them. I think the social part of it is probably going to get you. You know, it's a quiet place. It's a plane. Everyone's to themselves. You're going to call the attendant and going to be like, "Hey, can I get my blanket?" And, the flight attendant's going to look down and see 2 blankets down on Jane, be like, "What's going on here?" Anyway, I'll get another blanket and then come back with a second blanket.
How many cockatoos are we giving it?
A couple at most.
It's small.
Yeah, this is very minor misdemeanor.
I think half for each low key.
Yeah, I was saying 2 max is what I
Two
think.
max.
we should
Two
do,
max,
but I think
yeah.
a 1.
All right. 2 cockatoos.
Yeah.
Kush, what's next?
This one's a personal one. I've been cucked. And it is in my domain, the cinema, AMC Metreon.
Shout out.
Shout out to the boys. Yeah. I went to watch an early screening of a movie called Together. I was very excited. It's a body horror. Alison Brie, Dave Franco. And I was excited to watch this. You don't get too many early screenings here. So, long day after work as well, Great movie to watch. So, I go in, take a seat. I think I'm row K. So, I've got very good seats, smack bang in the middle. Cinema's not too packed. And I look to my right. And there's a big American boy, very big boy. A stereotype of an American person, to be honest. And I think he's booked 3 seats because I can see bags on
Fuck off.
to his left and right.
Fuck off, he's booked 3 seats.
I genuinely think he's booked 3 seats.
One cheek on one, another cheek.
I mean, there's a barrier between seats, so his cheeks might be overflowing there, to be honest. But I didn't take a good look at the cheeks, but yeah, I was pretty sure he booked 3 because like he did have bags to his left and right, and like our row was always predominantly pretty booked with these early screenings because the people who are going are like want to watch early screenings. They want the best seats, right? So majority of this row was booked.
Did you say multiple bags, Kush?
Yes, multiple bags to his left and right. Like I don't know how he was able to bring them in, but I saw shopping bags, I saw a backpack. And so anyway, he's sitting down and the movie started. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, this is an American boy. He's booked 3 seats. And then I kept hearing a faint buzz throughout the trailers. Like, you know, there's a trailer for Tron Ares coming up and then I hear zzz, and I'm like, what's this? What's going on?
Is it the sound of an iPhone Pro Max?
I'm like, what's going on? I don't hear anything. This sounds like, you know, sometimes Sen's mic when we used to play Fortnite back in the day, but he's not around here. So anyway, then the movie starts, and in the beginning, obviously, it's the, you know, all the production companies, it's very silent. And I hear that buzzing again, but this time it's not a buzz, it's like a whirring sound like a fan makes. And I'm like, surely someone hasn't brought in a fan to the cinemas, surely not. And so I look to my left, nothing's happening there. I look to my right, and this man's got a portable fan, and he's just going to town around his body. You know, at first it's his face, and you know and by the way, it's not hot. San Francisco in the evening does not get hot. Like I'm talking like 21 degrees max in Celsius. And so yeah, he's got the fan, and I'm like, okay, he did it once, whatever. Every 2 minutes. The portable fan's going off, and I'm like, okay.
Is he doing it in bursts?
Yeah, he doesn't want to be rude.
Yes, he's doing it in bursts.
Like he has to charge it back up type vibe?
It's just like, you know, those portable fans people bring to like the Universal Studios and stuff when it gets really hot, like that kind of portable fan.
Yeah,
just press a button and it just goes off. Yeah. And so like at sometimes he would try to time it when the movie's like sound was loud, and I was like, at least it's drowning it out. But
he's trying, man. He's trying.
Was the aircon not good enough? Why does he need a fan?
The aircon was fine, bro. I'm in my gilet. It's cold. It's fine.
Was there water coming out? Was it one of those ones where like the water would spray?
A misting fan.
Yeah.
A vapor cooling chamber.
No, it wasn't it's not one of those CPU cooling fans that you see in a PC. No.
Hey, he was just overheating, bro. That's all good.
Yeah, I think like he did have like a condition where he was like sweating, but I think like what got to me was after a while, like I look and I'd be like, come on, bro, like don't do it when the scene's quiet. But there was sometimes he'd do it and I'd look and he'd be lifting up his shirt and I could see the fuck, man. And he was just like going to town with a fan and like his skin was overflowing over the seat, and like he'd raise both the shirts up, he'd go to his armpits, and it's just like,
this is such a stereotype, man.
You know, I was watching a body horror film, and what I saw was truly a body horror, man. When I looked to the right, like my god, that was scary.
Why'd you keep looking?
Not what?
It's so disgusting that he can't keep his eyes off it. You know, it's one of those.
Dude, it was so shocking. Like you don't normally see this stuff, and then his laugh as well. There's another thing. His laugh, like, and this movie's not that funny. It's a body horror. There's some bouts of comedy. And like, maybe there's a scene where Dave Franco's got like a little funny one-liner and, you know, people are like, ha 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 ha. He goes like,
He's never heard a joke before.
Dude, he would laugh like that. He'd have like a cool down. And the laugh would start with this, you know, Alvin Chipmunk type frequency, and then it would like go down and like burst, like a burst rifle that you'd see in like Fortnite. And I was like, what the hell is going on here, man? Shit's not even funny. I'm fucking terrified. I'm actually like scared of this movie. And now I'm even more scared with this guy sitting next to me. So that I just like, I'm not gonna, cause he clearly had some condition, and I'm not gonna be like, bro, like, I know you're sweating and you might die if you don't like cool yourself, but like, fuck, man. Like, what's going on here?
As in, if you're going to bring a fan, at least make it like a manual one. Do you know what I mean? Like the ones where you just, no. Like the
old ladies with the,
the ones that we do in Japan.
The geishas,
the geisha fans, you know?
Nah, I think this guy needed some power. He needed some
This guy needed a windmill from the sounds of it.
Did he really have a condition, Kush, or was he just like?
I don't know, maybe. He's just like every 2-3 minutes he would do it. Like he was clearly sweating. Like otherwise, why would you need the fan?
Now, this is grounds for eviction, dude. I'm not happy with that behavior. You've paid for an early screening and you've got this guy like, I don't know, bring technology into the cinemas.
Never said fans were banned, but it says cameras are banned.
These are like the escape rooms.
That is true, actually. That's a
where
good
like
point.
they have to like put in specific things for people because, you know, yeah, it doesn't say fans, but everyone knows you don't bring a fan into. You may as well have brought his, you know, PowerPoint and brought his desk fan in at that stage if you're sweating that much, the dog.
Little Dyson.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had a couple of weird cinema experiences. I think like one historically, maybe it was the Cuck or Be Cucked one, where someone like was peeling an egg or like a carrot and like also brought like an egg. But that was just not really a cucking. That was odd. But this one was just like, because a lot of the horror is built off like tension on silence, and so you try to avoid it, but then you know it's a scary scene, and then you hear, and you're like, oh man, stop. But how do you tell this guy when you know you may have a condition? It wasn't a, you know, the movie was done, but what I've realized is, because since then obviously I've gone to a bunch of movies, and when I hear that laugh, I'm like, oh shit, it's that guy.
He's back.
You have PTSD.
And I've been to multiple screenings where he's there, but he's like far away.
Oh, so you see this guy regularly?
He's a cinephile as
yeah,
well.
he's a regular.
Mate, he's the target
Yeah.
market for the app that you're building.
That is true. So he's got the AMC A-list pass, much like me, and he's smacking these movies down weekly. But I'm thankful that in recent screenings he's been like almost at the back, so I can detect from his laugh that he's
Better
not close to
cooling
me.
back
He's
there.
far away. Yeah, it must be. And maybe he's just by himself cooling back, you know, in row or whatever it is, like you or something. But my God, man,
I didn't
Not a
realize
fun
there's
experience
regulars at
in
the
movies.
cinemas. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
This is like a bar. Like, cheese.
Yeah.
Do you interact? Do you like, or is it a solo affair? You don't say, oh, that was a great movie or something to the person walking out next to you.
Honestly, I think people here are a lot more open. Like I've interacted with a bunch of randoms like after a movie. Like I also well, now that I'm thinking about another one, I saw this movie called Dead to Rights, which is based on the Nanjing massacre, which is, you know, very solemn affair. Very, you know, dead serious movie. And it's a very bleak movie, not one that I'd recommend to watch multiple times. Just one, that's it. So I watched it. And if you don't know much about the Nanjing massacre, but it's about, you know, the Japanese massacring the Chinese, essentially, right? And at the end of the movie, not a spoiler because it's historical, they show the Japanese being executed. And, you know, a bulk of this film is the Japanese, like, torturing the shit out of the Chinese people, like, you know, the most villainous and disgusting methods. And at the end of this movie, this guy next to me, he goes, oh, bit much, don't you think, showing the Japanese being executed like that at the end? And I was like, what the
He's a sympathizer.
And he says this out loud, like he's proud of this. And I was like, bro, what movie were you watching? You get your races mixed. What's going on here? You know, some people are sobbing, they're crying, and this guy's like, oh, nah, bit much, don't you think?
Yeah, a bit graphic. The execution at the end, bit graphic, actually.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy. But yeah, there've been some experiences here in the movies where, like, you know, I've come out of a screening and there's a guy, you know, you just talk to them. You're like, oh, great movie. You know, what you think? You know, how often do you come? It just starts into a natural chat. I found that I've had that here way more often than I ever did. I feel like you never got it in Sydney. Not one bit at all.
All right, back to the cucking. Give us some points. Sand Migs.
Again, pretty low range cucking. Seems like you're also friends with this guy, so I mean,
Dubbing in your mate.
No. Oh, I'm not friends with this guy. I never said that.
you see him
part
pretty
of,
often.
He's part of the cinephile club, apparently. So
Yeah, maybe he doesn't even think about it as like a movie thing. Like, because it's a pre-screening only for the hectics, you know what I'm saying? So he just thinks it's his lounge room. He's treating it like that.
Yeah, I think that's a big cucking in my eyes. I don't see what's minor about this. You don't go to the cinemas to start, you know, blowing a fan on 3 speed. What the fuck?
what's a little whir, you know? What's a little motor during the movie? What's wrong with that?
No, I'm on your side. That's pretty annoying.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit, dude. Especially when it's horror, man. It's not like a comedy. It's not like a Transformers where it'll be drowned out by Optimus like screaming every 2 seconds. This is like pure horror.
Now, how many cockatoos do you think it is, Kush? Because this sounds like, you know,
This is high for
one
me.
of the world's biggest deals to you. So
It really is.
give me a number. Give me a number.
Just also, I think very quickly, you know, as part of this pass, right? You pay $27 a month and you get to watch 4 movies a week. You know, one of the GOAT passes. So if you get an experience like this, it's not like you can go and just be like, hey, can I get a refund? Because this movie is technically considered one of your free reservations, right? Once you watch it, it's done. You don't get a new reservation.
All 4 movies a week?
No, not 4 movies a week. It's probably like definitely 1 a week. Like I'm easily smashing 4 in a month. Sometimes I've smashed double digits once before in a month, like 10-ish.
Do that many movies even come out?
Yes, here, yes, because they do a lot of reruns, and so seeing a lot of old movies that I've never seen before in the cinemas. You know, like they did Sunset Boulevard, they did Apollo 13. Never seen those, so they're doing them in the cinemas, which is good.
I think next time just bring your own fan. Fight fire with fire.
Well, a portable air conditioner maybe next time. You know,
nice little Dyson or something.
No, maybe gift him a silent fan.
Oh yeah, band together with all the other cinephiles.
Yeah, a little chip in. Yeah. When's his birthday?
I don't know, man. I'm actually a little bit disappointed that you guys aren't taking this as seriously.
No, I am on your side. But like my perspective is this, right? I don't go to a lot of movies. So when I do go to a movie, I want to enjoy it and not have some weird background noise of this like guy using a fan. But the fact is you're going to see like multiple movies a week. You know, the experience of a cinema isn't as sacred to you potentially as it is to me.
Yeah, no, that is true. I will say, I did also watch another movie very recently with a couple of my colleagues, and I have never been to a movie with this guy, so this was my first movie experience with him. And this man clearly gets invested into the story. Like I've never seen a man so into the zone that, you know, character might die. This is a movie called A Long Walk, so a lot of deaths in this movie. He'd get invested and he'd be like, "Oh, no way." Like, he starts saying that out loud. Like,
is that good? Do you like that?
Running commentary.
Yeah.
No, not in the cinema. Not in the cinema. If you're with the boys and you're watching it at home, fine, whatever. But in the cinema, and like he wasn't too loud, but you know, sometimes I hear like, "Oh, no way." Oh shit.
Is he saying it? Is he saying it to be heard, or is he just so in the moment?
Emoting.
No, he's like very in the zone. Like he was absorbed into the movie. Like I could tell. But I'm just glad he didn't try to start a conversation during the movie. But
all right, cockatoos. I think it's a 2 cockatoo situation.
Nah, this is less than the plane.
I would give it a 1.
And I think
less
what you
than
do
a
is
plane?
next time sit next to him and bring a bigger fan yourself and see how he likes it.
That's if I had a spare seat next to him. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to be 3 seats away.
That's ridiculous. This is to me like a 6. Like this is like high up
Not
for
a
me.
6, Kushag.
I know how much you love the movies, Cushy. It's not a 6. I'm sorry.
Well, it is what it is. Not a great experience for me, but yeah. Anyone else got a Cuck or Be Cucked story?
I got a quick one. So we talked about, I feel like Kush has movie stories. I have metro stories. So we talked about my, friend of the show, Ganesh's tactic of the metro, where you corner a young boy or girl and you look at which school they go to. And so if they go to a school that is near Epping or Chatswood, you know you're going to get a seat once they get off. So I did that. So I was standing next to this kid that I think was getting off at Cherrybrook or Castle Hill. And so I was just patiently waiting for this kid to get up. And he does. We get to Cherrybrook, he gets up and he walks off. And as I'm about to sit, this other girl comes out of nowhere, another school kid comes out of nowhere and runs and sits before I do. And then she looks at me and she smirks.
Yes.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? So she was, so I was standing to the left of the kid. She was to the right. So both of us were both vying for one spot and she got in there before me. It was like a musical chairs and she won. And it was the smirk that really fucking pissed me off. I saw red.
Well, you should shirt front her and throw her across the carriage, dude.
She was literally like in year 7 as well. I was like, this is embarrassing for me, I have to say.
Your biggest pet peeve, Senny.
Literally.
Non-fair paying members taking seats.
It actually pisses me off every morning.
I mean, how slow were you? How did she race across?
I didn't want to push the kid out of the way because he was taking his sweet ass time getting out of the way. So I was waiting for him to fully move. But this other girl just did not wait. She just like sat down immediately. As soon as his bum lifted, she was already trying to sit.
Damn. Because what can you do, man? It's a kid.
Yeah, you can't.
It's a school
If it
kid.
was a guy, like a little young boy, could fucking maybe grab him. But again, school kid, young
Opposite
girl,
gender.
can't do anything. And the smirk, man, I can't get over. It was rattling.
How long was she on the metro for? Like a good distance, 1 or 2 stops?
Nah, that was basically all the way to the city.
So in the long
And
haul.
it was the good seat as well. That's like on the the
The
carriage.
one next to the carriage, so you only sit next to one person. That is a good
It was,
seat.
dude. It was prime real estate.
That is the seat as well. Oh my god.
I didn't think of it before, but now that I think it was Ganesh who also said it. Every time I've gone in the metro, there's someone always there. You can't get it unless you're getting on at Tallawong. You're not going to get that seat ever.
Cockatoos. I would have said a small.
It's high. The smirk.
But the smirk, you're right. Just the fact that she knew what she was doing.
She knew.
And that she probably also knew there's nothing you can do about it. Oh man, that would burn me as well. Burn me so much I'll talk about it on my podcast. Is it more than the plane?
Yes, I think so. Because it's like it's a kid, dude. Like I think it's if this was an adult, it's a different story. But this is a kid, and they've looked you dead in the eye, and they've told you to fucking suck it up, bro. Suck it up, and this is my seat.
Right.
I think that to me is like a 4.
It's 4. So it's not as bad to you as a bloke with a fan in a cinema.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I can survive standing up, but that movie was tough to get through. I'll tell you that much.
I'm happy to land on a 4.
Yeah, me too.
What could have Sen done?
Nothing.
I'm struggling for
0.
ideas. Maybe report them to the school. I don't know, bro.
Well, that's what I was saying, but it's like it's not even report worthy. Like the school would be like, "Oh, yeah, all right."
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. There was an empty seat,
Like,
and then she took it.
What a story.
And I assume the metro is packed, so you can't do anything.
No.
It's just anything you do is any bad look.
It's a massive bad look.
So my advice is a game is a game. Move your ass quicker, really.
Alrighty, that brings us to the end of this week's episode. Couple of shout outs. First one, happy birthday to Kelvin. The big Kelvinator's birthday was last week, so shout out to him and to Danica for writing in. And shout out to friend of the show, Jerry, as well. His birthday is in a few days' time.
And shout out to everyone who's and just a shout out to everyone who said hi at the pop up. We'll probably still be around actually to Sneak Laundry over the next week. So if you're there and you see us, say good day. Appreciate you all.
And last shout out to Kush for coming on the episode. Finally, man. Every week it's sorry, boys. Got a movie to watch.
What was the one where he forgot to put it in your calendar or something?
And you yelled at him for not putting in the calendar row.
I'm a calendar man these days, boys. What can I tell you? It's the game changer.
and I'm glad to be back. Glad to come back for my boys Muzammil in the top 5. But yeah, maybe I'll come back again in the next couple of months. We'll take a look.
Very non-committal there. Thanks, Kush. Anyway, you can catch the rest of our episodes on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify. Give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok, and we'll catch you next week.